Oh, that's
And
lit.
then you can even do picture in picture.
That's a situation.
Yeah.
That's a
You can do all that stuff
situation.
from the what's called, but they give you the board where you can do it from there.
That's tight. That's tight, tight,
Yeah, it's just there's a plug behind there, but I think it's full. Hold on, let me set this up real quick. How is this shit not charging? Oh, that blows me, man. That shit was gonna charge it the whole time and it didn't charge.
That's crazy.
Can you pass me the iPad right there, the pink one?
Got all these sheets. How much was this rolling thing?
Two something. But they used to, remember I was trying to get you the little portable joint, and you said no to that. That was only like $60. Now you got a problem, son.
Is the portable one do the same as this?
Yeah. I don't like the video coming on this one. But it's only 30. What's going on in a second? How do I change this? Yes, that's what it's recording. That's the other. Like right here. Count two. This joint about to be dead. Can you do me a favor?
Mm.
Plug this one up over there. Okay. I think I'm gonna use this as the main one. And I was only using the iPads because it was cheaper. Like I have the line to buy, like just get some cheap iPhones, because the cameras on the iPhones are better. What's that shit? input for the music?
Nah, I'm recording too.
Oh no, it records it.
Now I'm recording on my computer too.
I was gonna say I could just send you the file. You want to do that? I don't know if it'll do it from there.
The output?
I don't know if that's for video.
Nah, it's just for sound.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the laptop over there.
What I don't know is like, cause check this out, right? What I don't quite understand yet is the cameras can be used as microphone inputs, and I was wondering if I could get the wireless microphones and plug them into each one of these, so I could get more audio inputs.
You could. I have a wireless on the plug.
You know what? I forgot that I can do something else with this. Screencast. Start broadcast.
Check.
It's supposed to be screencasting. What's the name of which iPad is this? iPad 2. all these wires for?
You got all these wires.
Okay. Okay. I wonder. We gotta work with some cable management. I don't have no sound because the sound was down.
Hmm.
That's not bad though, because I can use this to pull up shit.
Plugs in.
Plug behind the couch.
Yeah, but it's two things plugged up. It's probably your refrigerator and that light.
There's a power strip right there, I think. Was it a power strip? Oh no, that's put the bag over there. It's in the shop. Oh, send me the Don't you got the little logo?
The podcast logo?
Yeah.
The fixed podcast one?
Yeah.
I still got that shit. It's my fucking computer screensaver.
I gotta figure out what I like not coming up. It's right there.
I need light bulb case.
nigga controlling the lights with his phone. You know why this ring light is not coming on? Because it should come on. It's hooked up to the computer. But who knows?
Yeah, I don't figure out the wireless situation. There's a plug right here, but I got the Wi-Fi and all that shit hooked up. That's what.
Yeah. Some stuff plugged up that can't be unplugged. But it's good that we know that we can get this thing going. And I like how the machine works on this. I didn't know it did all that on the screen. I just thought it was
Oh,
sound manipulation.
nah, it's like a whole. It's a switchboard.
I didn't know it was like this nigga's really doing video production. And then you got this connected to it,
Yeah.
like Wi-Fi.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And it's made so like it can be mobile too, so you can use a hotspot and connect all this shit together. And the shit is crazy though. I did get some freezing while I was on there, but I think I'm streaming at the highest bit rate.
Mm-hmm. Might have to turn it back one level. Really, see, all these iPads and shit.
Nigga, like whenever you at work and I be getting like the little gift cards and shit, I be taking them drinks and saving them. That's how I got a lot of this shit. No luck. Like this iPad I actually bought for somebody for their birthday, but the only thing I really paid cash money for, yeah, was they whatchamacallit? No, I got a tablet with cellular service.
When somebody just drops it.
That was my phone. And she was like she had a one-to-one with the cellular service for work and shit, so I gave her that joint and told her to give me this. But I got that joint for like half off. It was like $240. Normally it'd be like $500.
You should get like 2 surge protectors, 2 power strips, and like put them on the bottom of this tape. So you just plug everything in right there, and then you can just run it to plug right there.
Yeah. Cause I really need this to be in a different place.
Cause they might still, maybe they used to have the big ones where they had like 12 plugs in them.
Yeah. But I need a long cord so I can run it behind the couch or something.
Probably got some shit like that at home.
I'm just going low power already. I could have sworn I had. I swore it was more than 20%.
And then it could also make it more, I guess, more dynamic with the cameras. Say if you sit on one side and I sit on the other side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what the original setup is. Is so there'll be a camera here, so like if you talking for a long period of time, I can switch it to focus just on you, and then
But I'm saying like even like how it is right now, like if one of us sit on the couch and then one of us sit right here in the chair, like we got cameras facing different ways, but then it's a camera that's on the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what it is. So this middle one covers this space. This one will be pointing more at you, and then the one over here will be pointing more at you. Or we could do it like more of a simple setup, right? Have the two joints right kind of like in the middle, and like we could just from the phone stream to what's that shit called?
YouTube,
No, not YouTube. Instagram.
Instagram.
But like if nobody's watching the phone, we don't be able to react to the shit that's on there.
I mean, Instagram is probably easy to get people to react in real time.
Yeah.
Cause they like, I think that you get the fastest real time reaction with Instagram Live.
Can you plug it up over there? I don't know why all my shit's down. And you saw that iPad was plugged up. I plugged all the iPads and shit up on purpose to make sure. I just drank all shit. This shit is crooked.
Camera dark as shit. Can't see nothing but my collar.
Really?
Yeah, it's because of the
Well, this the camera look better on this one.
yeah, it's because of the iPad. Much better quality than the front-facing camera on the Samsung A42. But so
Oh, hold on. How was this shit on the plug is out?
Hmm?
Oh, that's crazy. That's not supposed to work unless it has power.
Yeah, it's getting power from the iPad.
It's not supposed to take power from an iPad.
I
I don't know. That's how it's set up, but it's only working because the plug is in there. That's wild. Damn it. I need you my cup.
Lane from Marcus is left lead.
Can you turn this down or no? All right.
breaking stuff.
Huh?
This is breaking stuff.
You want anything? Want to move it? I'll leave a couple. Yo, and that's another thing too. I don't know where all my fucking come from. What the fuck is that? I know, but what is that look for?
I don't know. Thank you.
You said Pinterest?
Yeah.
That come with gas rates. Maybe do some shit like it ain't no fun when the rabbit got to go. Say some old school shit. Welcome back, my sweet brother Luce. You're not gonna get the reference. Alexa, shut up. Alexa, stop playing that video, stupid bitch. And it got louder. Is it me or is it louder than it was before? Huh? No, it's not. The bitch is fucking with me. Yo, and this motherfucker talking mad shit to me. Live from the underground.
Live from the Underground Railroad, it's the Vibes and Rhythm Podcast with your boy D Easy and my man Mark S. Yes, let's go.
Change it?
No sir,
Yes, sir.
Thug Life baby. I'll probably be punished for hard living. Blind to the fact thugs is convicts in God's prison, hands on the strap. Praying, so Father, please forgive me.
Situate this shit. Oh,
Situate, coordinate, wing. Oh, it's still on. See, it's
yeah.
on. See, it don't even have to be plugged into the line. They tell you it's getting power from the iPads. The microphone still working.
Maybe they updated it. They didn't do that shit before.
Because it's made to be portable, so you don't have to have power. So you can like use outside. You can do it. I'm trying to. Alright. You ain't got to believe me. You ain't got to believe me. So it's like a little delay on that. Yeah, that shit clear as fuck though. Hey, we in the building. We definitely in the motherfucking building. I don't even know where to get started, or where we left off, but it's like we was here yesterday. We back at it, back on the podcast grind, back in the game. I'm probably talking about all this shit that's probably not even recorded.
Nothing's on it. Oh, Facebook.
Oh, she get streaming the Facebook.
Yeah, that's why I said we gotta set up. We gotta set this shit up so, and we had our just going directly to our page. You know what I'm saying? When we start streaming, it'll just stream to the page. Big red. Let's see now.
Live in the record for the fact it's your boy Be Easy. What you want your name? What's your name? Kid name?
I don't know who came up with that shit.
I did it on the fly. That first episode.
I don't know. I gotta decide.
Because there used to be a little,
I know it was my gamer tag.
that shit was cool.
And I think if you log into a bunch of them,
They did it at the same time.
yeah,
Once it's shown.
because you can also do it for like so. I stream to you gotta use an RMTP log for Instagram. Let's see. Let's get it ready. Facebook. Select this destination. Oh, that's what I want to select this destination.
This is the perfect height for the microphone.
Yeah, you gotta be in the right.
I think the camera's crazy. That's like how that shit is so clear, bro. I never had a camera that clear in my life.
Alright. We are up and running.
Hey, what up, family? Live in the record for the fact it's your boy Be Easy and my brother from another mother, Kid Chaos, and this is the Fix Podcast. We are back in the building. We've been gone for a while, but child, we here to make you smile. Put your hands together and sit back and enjoy yourself. Subscribe, tune in, tell your friends. It's the Fix Podcast, baby.
He out look at the cat is drinking the same shit we do. That's what they see right now. Let me watch. Magic happening. You see that? I'm back in full effect, nigga. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
What we gonna do?
We came a long way, people. Like we really started this journey. What is it? 2025. We started this journey. Was it 6 years ago? January 2019. We had the idea long before that. But if you go back and check our history, and we I think we're streaming on Facebook right now. Check our Facebook history because it was on Facebook. We're gonna keep it a buck. We was here January 9th, 2019. That was the first time we ever streamed.
Man, well, this time's gonna be a little bit different because we're gonna come with some new shit. Be a little older, a little wiser.
Yeah.
We got a different game plan, so
Yeah, we got a totally different perspective on life, totally different outlook on everything. Like back then we was young, we was having fun and we was trying to get it. But at this point, you know what I'm saying, life has taken us in circles one way or another. And we just want to share our story with the world and hopefully y'all want to listen.
So, coming forward, right? We are going to have a topic show, right? We're going to talk about current events, but we also are going to have some guests and stuff come up. But we're going to try some new things, just because we decided to bring a different flavor. So we just ask that you hold on, and when we start posting stuff on our new page, come fuck with us, because it's going to be a wild ride. And we're going to be down for some cooler, grown man type shit. No longer will you be subject to having to look at tomfoolery on the internet all day long.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
After a while, that all of that stuff gets crazy, and definitely with the younger generation, I know a lot of different things are popular right now. But if you are from the time that we are from, you know that we are missing something in today's culture. We are missing the people that celebrate our time, the things that made us great, and we here to do that. So we want y'all to be here.
Yeah. So, like with this being the inaugural podcast, right?
Yeah, I guess that's the right word, inaugural.
Yeah.
It's presidential. It's presidential.
So it's just like, well, I guess to introduce ourselves, right? Just be easy.
Yes, the one and only Be Easy, DJ Be Easy, the original Be Easy, the vibe setter. Y'all can check me out everywhere on all social media platforms at Be Easy 101. That's B_Easy ONTHE and the number 1. It's your boy Be Easy all over the world, baby.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit harder to find. You can just call me Chaos for now, because I just come to start or talk shit, start trouble, and raise the consciousness of the motherfucking internet. I just come to fuck shit up. You see what I'm saying? So, like I had something on my mind, right? And I kind of threw something up yesterday. I had some family and stuff over. We did a little stream. And it was it was women centric, right? It wasn't a problem. It was like a good conversation, right?
Yeah. Sometimes you need that.
Yeah, and like that energy was good, right? So it's just one of the questions in there was like how men, you know what I'm saying, supposed to what's the word I'm looking for? Like how do men ask for help? Because we designed not to ask for help.
Be like shit.
It's like a motherfucker be like the whole world will be following around them, and it's just like
I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm famous for that. I can't even lie to you. I'm famous for that. I'll figure it out.
yeah, but it shouldn't be that tough, bro.
I mean,
You should be able to ask for help. You should be able to like, yo, nigga, it's a struggle out here.
like sometimes it's just I don't even know how to explain it. I just rather do that shit on my own. Even if shit is falling apart, I'll figure that shit out by myself because a lot of times, like when you get motherfuckers that help you, and not all the time, but a lot of times, people hang that shit over your head. And I'm the type of person I can't fuck with that shit. That's why I'd rather do that shit on my own. Because it'll be like your family that do that shit.
Nah, I feel you, bro, but that's what I'm talking about. Like my whole point is, like, because women get help all the time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but see, like it's different for women because, like, the way the system is like designed, it is like normal practice to help a woman. But when you're a man, nigga, you do it yourself.
I hate you. I'm breaking that shit, nigga. If I need help,
I'm not
I'm
saying that's the
calling-
way it should be,
asking the
but
motherfucker, help me, nigga.
like
Help me.
based on the situations I've encountered in my time, like sometimes you get help, but most of the time it'll just be you and God. You gotta figure it out yourself.
Yeah.
And you just gotta keep putting one foot in front of the other and making that shit happen the best you can. You got to. You got to. Because if you don't, like, that's when your shit fall apart. And yeah, you have family members, you got people around you, but they taking care of their own shit. They, especially in today's time, niggas don't be having extra money to help. Like, you can't call a motherfucker and ask them, hey, can you loan me $200? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, niggas don't even have $20.
Yeah, but that's not. So this is the thing, right? Help come in many forms. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know, like I'm not working and I'm looking for a job. Put in for me, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know there's a spot at your job. Be like, yo, apply for this, and then vouch for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people don't do that. Like at my job, I watched a group of young men. They a different race, but all these dudes know each other, and one of them got a job and started making money. Next thing you know, is all 5 or 6 of his friends in his friend group is all doing the same thing, making the same kind of money because they putting each other on.
What is it, white people?
No, this was Spanish dudes.
Well, that's the difference between us and Spanish people, or us and but Spanish people is winning right now. Like, and I say this all the time. Like I've never said it on camera, but like, if you really think about it, Spanish people are where we were 20, 25 years ago, when we were still thriving, moving and grooving, like when we were still, like when regular people were still above board. Like Spanish people is in that position now.
Yeah,
And
but the
we the
problem,
ones struggling.
but the problem is, you don't trust each other.
Yeah,
You're
no,
not
no,
willing
that's
to
a fact.
vouch
That's
for
a
each
fact.
other.
That's a fact. Cause everybody's an enemy. Like when it's us. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is always in competition.
Well, they act like it's a
we
limited
should
amount of
be
money out here. You can
collaborate. We compete when we should collaborate. That's how we be fucking up. Because other cultures collaborate. Niggas with money, niggas at high levels, they collaborate. They only make it look like they compete when it's on the TV screen. And that's just to make more money. They collaborating to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like even, like real shit. Even with, I know it's like a little bit off topic, but even with like the Kendrick and Drake shit, these niggas could probably be at home laughing with each other. And we out here like having a hoopla over who's the best.
That's possible, but I
You know
don't
what
think
I'm
them
saying?
niggas like each other.
I mean, they might not, but like,
But I get what
think
you're
about
saying.
it. Back in the day, like with Jay and Nas, like these niggas had the ultimate beef, and then these niggas is friends. They was probably always friends. They did it for money.
Yeah.
To get Nas locked back up. Cause Jay was hot at the time, and Nas was out, but he wasn't like cranking at the time. I guarantee you, it was a money move.
Yeah.
And especially like nigga, you know Jay-Z. Anything that nigga do is for money.
But I think also too, when you get to that level, like we can not like each other, but can we make more money together than going at each other? Because they made more money working together than being at odds.
I mean, but I think they had to figure out a way to get to that point because I don't think they could have just worked together just off the break. That would have made no sense.
Yeah, but I mean, they both said what they said, they did what they did, and I'm pretty sure they came to the table was like, I didn't like this, you didn't like that. Now let's work some shit out. But they got to that point. But the problem is, like with us, we don't ever want to work shit out, or we don't ever want to we don't want to put a nigga on to show them how we get money.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but like we do that because, and I say we because I'm generalizing, because individually, all of us don't do that. I don't do that, and you don't do that. Like, but like niggas be afraid of a motherfucker getting ahead of them. Like even if they not doing nothing, like the person that's the hater, they not actually doing nothing with themselves, but they see somebody that's in their circle trying to do something with themselves, they'll like fake sabotage. They'll you know what I'm saying? And that shit is crazy. And sometimes they might not notice what they're doing, but like people do that shit all the time.
It's so crazy and it's corny, but this part of what these conversations are gonna be about is about attacking that shit that's crazy and corny and getting rid of it. Like not making that shit cool or acceptable.
Yeah, because that's not like once upon a time in our community, like in the black community, like, and we might have to go back to, you know, like the 70s, 80s, 60s. Like we helped each other. Like we helped each other. Like niggas used to feed other people's kids, whoop other people's kids, make sure other people's kids was good. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to go back that far. Because growing up, 80s, 90s, niggas was still.
Yeah.
I couldn't do shit outside because I'm gonna tell your mother.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a
Now
fact.
you go tell one of these ignorant ass parents something they child dead, they gonna try to fight you.
Like shit like that, we probably made that shit like that probably stopped, like finally stopped, like at the latest, like, because I'm a little bit younger, I would say like 2008. You know what I'm saying? Around that time. You know what I'm saying? Because I was still out in the young streets a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker could still keep you straight, but like nowadays, a nigga shoot you in your face.
Yeah.
Shit. What did the motherfucker say? Swiss cheese, nigga. What hit you with the switch? Like that shit crazy. Like, and I seen a video. Nigga said, we went from having a revolver or having, having I don't know, when you had to do it yourself so I could shoot you one time, and then we made it semi-automatic so I could shoot you sometimes.
Then we made it fully automatic so I can shoot you a lot of times. And now they got the switch on it so I can shoot you a lot of times for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy.
It don't last that long.
I mean, I don't know. I never.
It'll probably be like the longest 5 seconds of your life. That the rat-tat-tat-tat-tat.
But like, but depending on what kind of shit it is, like, nigga, I guess nigga, I don't know how them shits work. Nigga gives you like 50 bullets.
And right, it's 30.
It's an angle.
No, it's the magazine capacity.
Just like the long one.
Yeah, they would have to have like the drink with the, when they be like they got titties on the drink.
Mm-hmm.
I got titties on my clock, and it's like the little
circles
circles at the bottom. Those drinks will hold 50. Sometimes like
I seen one of those before. I'm not gonna say the location, but I was at a gas station getting gas, and I was at like
and the nigga had titties on his clock.
on my kids. Like I promise you, and they just reopened this gas station, because it got closed down for a while. But I had went in the gas station to get some stuff, and I came back to the car, and like right when I got in the car, like a nigga ran from around the corner of the gas station building, and I swear I don't even know if I can say it, but like he had to jump like that, and like was spraying at the person that was coming out the door. Like he timed this shit perfectly. You know what I'm saying? But like my car's at the gas pump, so I'm looking at it through the rear view mirror.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
Nigga, I was at work one time, right? And I'm sitting there, I'm talking to this mother and son, and the whole handle of the gun fell out of his hoodie.
that's crazy.
I'm like, yo, your gun is showing. Yo, they skedaddled out of that joint. Got the skedaddling, but it's like his mother knew he had it on him.
Mm-hmm.
And it said work. You think I could be out here carrying illegal firearms around my mother?
Nah, not at all.
She smacked the fire. I remember I got a pager.
It's not going down with my mother too. It's
Yeah.
not happening at all.
I got a pager, and my mom was like, "Oh my!" She broke down in tears. You selling drugs? What are you doing? I just had a pager because I wanted to be cool.
Well, see, I was a little bit too young for the pager. My sister and my cousin my cousins had pagers, the little regular black joints.
Yeah.
My sister had it. Remember when they made them like the different colors, but they was clear?
Yeah, that's the joint I had. I had the blue see-through
She had a
joint.
baby blue joint.
Yeah, so you can see the inside.
Yeah.
All you get is 911 codes.
Right.
A different code for everything.
I seen a little post on I think it was Instagram of the little beeper codes. Of,
Yeah.
like, what all them shits mean. That shit was cool. That shit was cool as fuck.
But now these little youngins be out here, cell phones, iPads. That's another thing too. And I don't got no kids, bro. But stop letting the iPads raise your children.
I mean, now look, I got 3 daughters, and they love the iPad and the phone. They love YouTube, Disney Plus, all that. They know how to work the TV. They know how to work the microwave. They could probably scramble some eggs. These kids are incredible. Because now, I know, like, when they be all in the tablets and shit, it do be fucking up their attention span and shit like that. But I can just speak from my own experiences. My kids are fucking smart. But it all depends on what you let your kids watch. Because my kids don't be watching bullshit.
I mean, that's true, but what I'm saying is like a balance. I'm not saying don't let them use technology at all.
Nah, but they be doing that shit all the
Yeah, but that'd be the problem.
time.
Like,
Like, not all the time. They do other stuff. Like, they color, they paint, they play with the toys, they play with the baby dolls and shit. They push the cars around. They do other stuff. They go outside. You know what I'm saying? They love to go outside. But, like, when it comes to the iPad or the phone, they're rushing you for that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem. It's just, I was having a conversation the other day, and I guess this is a good time to switch topics, right? And this is a question for, I guess, everybody in our age range. When was the last time your kids went outside and, like, interacted with nature?
I for me, I can say yesterday
Okay.
because we was outside in the backyard at the spot. They was cooking on the grill, and my two little ones was down in the grass, and my daughter Brooklyn, she was picking up the little flowers. They probably actually weeds, but she called it flowers. You know the little green joint got the little white flower on top.
Yeah. And you can blow the joint?
Not those. Just look like just little petals. You know, yeah, I think it's actually weeds, but
Yeah.
she called it flowers.
But you know, like I found out.
And then she had bugs on the table because we got a glass table. She had little ants, and she's trying to feed them the leaves, but they just kept walking around, so she just pushed them off the table.
Yeah.
So I mean, she be with the shit. Bailey used to collect rocks when she was little. I used to tell her they were dinosaur eggs, but she got one that's real big. Of course, it's just a rock. I told her it's a dinosaur egg. It's gonna take millions of years for it to hatch. She still has it though.
Yeah.
But it's a real big rock. And anybody that know me or seen it in my family, they know what I'm talking about. Like she's had it for years.
It's perfectly egg-shaped, huh?
Yes, it is. Like we was outside. I took her outside to ride her bike. She was riding her bike, and I was riding my stepfather's bike. We was riding around the neighborhood in a little circle by my mother's house, and we stopped and we was digging in the dirt in front of somebody's house. We probably shouldn't have been doing that.
Yeah.
Nah,
Somebody you stole the rock?
Nah, but you know how it's like the front yard, then it's the sidewalk,
Yeah.
then that other piece. We was in the other piece because it was already like dirt right there, and she wanted to dig.
Yeah.
We had a stick and we was digging in the dirt, and we was digging down and we seen it, and it's like an egg-shaped rock, and it's probably about this size. Like, but I told her it's a dinosaur egg, but it's just a fucking rock. But
Yeah.
she believed me, and she still has it, so she probably still believe me.
No, but it's just like, I guess I was asking that question because I ain't no country boy. I'm from here. You know what I'm from the DMV and shit.
Yeah, nigga, I'm from Silver Spring.
But it's just like, when I was a kid, I was at the creek collecting like crayfish.
Oh yeah, nah, it was
Fucking
different
outside.
back then because
Was it the honeysuckle joint?
honeysuckle? Yeah, because we went in the woods.
Yeah.
We used to play in the woods, nigga. They didn't have I don't even know if I can say. They didn't have crazy people back then. They did, but they wasn't in our area.
So
I was in Silver Spring in the early days, and then I was in Bowie later on, and a few places in between. And he was next door to Silver Spring, a few miles down the road. Wasn't nobody dangerous over there.
Oh, it was dangerous motherfuckers over there.
The regular people, but not no wild niggas.
It was crazy crackheads and shit.
I mean, what, Langley Park?
I grew up in Stone Park.
So it's like
It was-
it's on the way.
Yeah, it was some crackheads out
Cause
there.
see, like this Langley Park is like in between
Yeah.
Silver Spring and Tacoma Park.
Yeah, but I still would be in the woods because you had all the shortcuts was through the woods.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact.
You want to get to the basketball court?
That's a fact.
The fastest direction is through the
Because
woods.
the area that we used to always go to when I was young, because that's where my older cousin, most of her friends used to be at. It used to be an area called the Army section. Because people that was in the military, that's the military housing was over there.
Yeah, okay.
We called it the Army section, but we had to walk through the woods to get there. 'Cause that's where her friends lived at. And
Yeah.
we was little, so sometimes we had to go with them. But I remember that shit. And then even when I think when we first moved to Bowie back when I was little, probably like second grade, we used to have to walk through the woods to get to the McDonald's. Like the way the neighborhood was set up. But it was safe back then. Me, my sister best friend, and her best friend, little sister, and little
Hold
brother.
on. You know that's not true. It's safer now than it was then. This is like some of this, all the same shit that's going on now was happening then, but crime has been on a decrease for the past 20 years. If you watch the news, you wouldn't think that. Because you got to think about this, right? When I was growing up, DC was like the murder capital of the United States.
Yeah, DC and Baltimore.
There was more people dying in this area than anywhere else.
Yeah.
That's not the case no more. It went from like 500-600 murders a year.
And that was like the Midwest, like Chicago. and
Yeah,
Detroit
yeah.
and shit.
But we're talking about like maybe there's 160 murders in DC now.
Mm-hmm.
Now think about that. That number used to be like 500 or 600.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly,
I remember when
was-
that shit was on the news.
Yeah, it was more dangerous then. But if you watch the news, they'll have you thinking today it's mad wild and you need to stay in the house because everything is dangerous. Nigga, we just came out of the pandemic. 2 weeks ago, I was watching the news. The lady got on the news and said, there's more people with the flu now than in history. COVID-19 is a form of the flu. So the shit that had us in the pandemic,
I'm gonna say this right here, right now,
that shit wild.
and I hope they don't cancel me on my first day. But COVID-19 is not real. I do believe that people were sick with something, infected with something, some kind of cold, some kind of flu. But all those years when we had the COVID-19 lockdown, and they said all those hundreds of thousands of whatever the fuck was dying was from COVID-19. It was probably from other things, and they just said it was COVID-19 because. So when you look back years from now, they can say this was the reason we took this direction with the state of the people in the country, because in that time of COVID-19, that's like when the whole shit shifted. Like everything got more expensive, jobs got weird, everything got more shaky. You know what I'm saying? And they made it like the NWO, the New World Order.
I think I got a slightly different. So what I think, because I had COVID, nigga, like I still be congested now. But I ain't taking that vaccine. But that was a personal.
Yeah,
choice.
I never got the vaccine.
And
none of my kids got it, and their mother never got it.
Is like what I think is two things happened during COVID, right? Shit got more expensive, but people also had access to more money than some people ever had in their life. You see what I'm saying? There's people who were going on unemployment making more money than they would make if they was working every day. Right?
No, that's a fact.
And I think that caused a shift in people. Cause like I got a corporate job. It's hard to keep people now. Because people are like, yo, I'm not gonna do that for that amount of money. You know what I'm saying? It created like a clash where like people got a taste of a life where I don't have to break my neck every day. Like, why would I do that? It's gonna be a problem for the future because there's other things that are gonna have work in society like kind of in like a bad place. But people not willing to work every day is gonna be an issue.
I mean, it's definitely going to be an issue, but it's going to be more issue in a sense. In my opinion, it's going to be more of an issue for those people when they get old, right? Because, like, think about it. The world that we came from, like, even if you didn't have a good job or, like, a high-paying job, like, you had a job, you got retirement, or you got a pension, or you got Social Security, whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know all those things, but, like, in the new world, like, the new generation, because like even for us, I don't know about, you know what I'm saying, like your shit, but like I don't have that shit, you know what I'm saying, but like for the people that's younger than us, they're not gonna have none of that. Like they're gonna be like walking around in the desert, you know what I'm saying, looking for opportunity.
Is when you
they're gonna be 80.
I know, but this is what I'm saying. Is like is the 401ks, right? The IRAs, when people telling you need to invest, you need to do this.
See, and that's the thing. Like, they not even gonna know what that shit means because you might know. I don't know. I had a 401k, but I don't even know what that shit means. So we don't know what it means. How the fuck they gonna know what it means? And nigga, we smart compared to the general mass of our age group. We intelligent. So think about it. Like, if we don't know what it means, how the fuck the next people gonna know what it means? They're not gonna know shit.
So that's a topic for a future show. We're gonna break down the 401k versus the IRA. Why you need to have both. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. All those different type of accounts and those whatever, I don't know what you call it, a loan program, or you know what I mean.
Well, it's just Yeah, like
But those are ways to make sure
that you maintain wealth.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. Like, dog, if you don't have $1 million in your 401k by the time you're 60,
you're fucked.
yeah, you're gonna be
Because
hurt.
by the
You're
time
gonna be on government assistance.
by the time we 60, $1 million is gonna be like having $10,000.
Yeah.
Because right now, because like think about it, like when we was young, having $100,000 was like having $1 million, and now like having $1 million is like having $100,000.
No, when I first started getting money a little bit, houses in this area was like $100,000, $150.
Like
That was in the early 2000s.
nigga, like 20 years ago, almost 20 years? We had regular jobs, and we was fake balling. We wasn't rich, but we could do things. We had regular jobs.
No, it's inflation.
We could do things like, and we was working at, I ain't gonna, but like we was working at regular places,
Mm-hmm.
and we could do shit like fake balling for real, like for real fake balling, like balling but fake balling. You know what I'm saying? On a, like we could do things.
But I also think now the luxury lifestyle, especially with our children, you know what I'm saying? It's niggas in high school wearing Balmain,
Okay, so
Balenciaga.
nah, that's a fact. So like it's like the luxury lifestyle is like the regular shit because like when we was young, we had regular shit, and for us luxury, we just need a little piece of it to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Or to feel like we did something at least for the day. We just need a little taste. Now, like you said, niggas in high school wearing Balmain, Balenciaga, Lanvin. You know what I'm saying? What was that shit? That shit on the news. Nigga got robbed at the bus stop for the Lanvin tennis shoes.
So, but you know what's crazy? This is like how I know it's safer now than it was then. These niggas be out here like $5,000 outfit on the bus,
Nah, that's a fact.
in the train.
Cause in our time, we was like niggas was getting stuck for Air Jordans and Eddie Bauer coats.
Yeah.
A $300 jacket and $150 shoes.
And they gonna take your life.
Life, like real shit. Or depending where you at, nigga, don't have what type of JanSport, North Face backpack or the Ski Tech one.
They snatching that shit.
Exactly.
You see niggas walking home barefoot. But it just, I think that mask of like what is it about us and having to have that luxury lifestyle?
It's just the way we've been mentally groomed since, like real shit. Since I think we got out of, if slavery was real, since we got out of slavery, we just throughout time we have been groomed to like shiny things, like things with big names, but we like things with big names, but they have no value. You know what I'm saying? Like we buy expensive shit, but it really doesn't mean anything.
So
Because like the people that we buying it from, they making the money off of us. But like if you really think about it, they making this shit in factories or in sweatshops or in fucking wherever the fuck in or in a country for less than a couple bucks, and we buying it for thousands of dollars.
sure indeed, but like you know what some other funny shit is? Like I gotta find a documentary, I'm gonna send it to you. People to say I just thought about this shit. Sigmund Freud had a nephew, right? Who followed Sigmund Freud's work. And Sigmund Freud's nephew got into advertisement.
Oh
And he
yeah,
was-
that's the father of advertising. I can't think of his name. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I seen a documentary on him.
And my
He the one
man-
that invented all the advertising that make you want shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why red is a power top.
Yeah.
That shit was
Power tie with the navy blue suit. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit ties into the Nazis and all that other shit.
Yeah.
But he literally used Sigmund Freud's work
Yeah.
to sell shit to people. He used the tactics. He knew what you would want,
Mhm.
and he would use those tactics to
Like
get
he-
you to buy the shit.
He perfected the power of persuasion.
Yeah. And there was a section in there about black people and black consumerism. And it was basically, you could tell somebody, this is a designer hat, this is what the richest white people get. And this is the regular hat.
For example, what's besides like regular hats like this, and I don't care what age, well, maybe not with the new generation, unless you a fly person, what's the most famous hat for black people? The Gucci bucket hat.
The Gucci bucket hat?
The Gucci bucket hat or the little Gucci snapback.
You know what's crazy? I've tried to buy a Gucci bucket hat 3 different times. That's just not designed for Negroid heads. You gotta have like a peanut
You
head.
don't make it in different sizes.
They do, but like I got a big ass head, nigga, and I always got hair or something.
Nah, I got a big head. Like if I've had bucket hats before, but they had to be extra long. I can only buy, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't be all the time.
Nigga, I can't even really get finished because I need like an 8 and 2/4 or some shit. Like they don't be having the extra big
Yeah,
ass.
the biggest go to 8.
Yeah, I need that little bit above 8.
Cause what's this? It's probably 75/8 or 7 3/4.
Yeah, that shit was strangle my skull, nigga. I'll be out here having a seizure.
Cause I remember when I was in middle school, I shit used to be 7 1/4, 7 1/2. And I get that shit now. That shit, yeah, like that shit
Yeah.
squeeze your brain out. This shit perfect. But all them shits don't be cut the same.
They don't. I just like clothes and shit. This shit ain't got the same. Everybody walking around with skinny jeans on.
Yeah, nah, you that's why I only be on that shit no more. Regular shit.
But the baggy shit coming back.
Yeah.
They got bell bottoms and shit. They looking wild out here. Big ass pants.
Yeah.
It's like they slim at the top and big at the bottom.
Yeah, but see, regular shit.
It's like MC Hammer shit. Nigga. Yo, low key, on some real shit, nigga. I had a pair of the parachute pants when I was coming up.
I mean, that's cool. You was in that time, so.
It wasn't cool because I look at the picture now. I was like, yo, what was I thinking? What was my mother thinking? She bought that shit for me.
That was cool. You had the loafers on too?
Nah, I had some sneakers on. It was like a yellow pair of parachute pants.
The real joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, the real joints.
And I think it was like some black and purple flights.
I guess on Arsenio Hall.
Yeah. Looking crazy. Looking crazy.
That's funny.
The other joints, I got the Freddy Krueger sweater on. With the pink.
The Freddy Krueger sweater used to be lit. I had that.
Yeah. The Freddy
I
Krueger
had that in my adult life though.
with the what was it, the corduroys?
2005, 2007. I had that. It was from Aeropostale. It's burgundy and gray. I don't have it anymore, I don't think. But
Yeah.
if you ever see club pictures of me from the years 2006 to 2007, I probably got that on a few pictures. Used to wear it with the gray and burgundy Pumas. It's gray, burgundy, and yellow. I remember that shit.
No. So speaking of that shit, do you remember? I think I got a picture around here somewhere. I gotta find it. Over on Georgia Avenue, the Georgia Floor. We took the picture. They used to have the little picture man out there.
I still have those jeans that I had on in the picture. I wear them as work jeans, but they actually still fresh. And I had on the black and red Air Jordan 6 Air Force Ones, and I still got the black and green H&M jacket that I had on. I still got it. It's still fresh. And I think I had on a white tee, and I had the black and red Cincinnati hat.
How the fuck you remember that?
I always remember everything I had on at specific points in my life. That was that because that's like it's my man's. It's a space in my brain. Like, oh shit.
We was wild that day.
Nah, cause like all the like,
Yeah.
it's a lot of times I remember. Sometimes you probably can't, but like it's a lot of times I remember. Cause like you remember when we went down.
You was at the White House, and I was hanging off the gate.
Yeah, nigga.
I don't even think you can do that shit no more.
Yeah, nah, we get
They
shot.
fuck around, shoot you hanging off the gate. I saw that picture the other day. I'm like, yo, look at me hanging off the White House gate.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. That's why I didn't want to say it because it was about the White House gate.
Yeah,
But that shit was crazy.
that was a good night, man.
Yeah, it was. We was lit as shit. It was like we was having fun.
Yeah.
Like we walked on the whole shit. The whole shit. That shit was crazy.
You should be on some other shit. Dog, you know
But
what?
that's back when life was simple. Shit was like all we needed was gas in the car, nigga.
You
That's
go
all.
anywhere and do
And then
anything.
Gas in the car would be like $10, $20, and it like we could go around the world, son.
Dog, I remember one time I was
We could go around
disappointed.
the world.
You disappeared on me. I broke up with Shorty. And then she took the shower curtain, salt and pepper shaker, my surround sound, like all the shit she bought from me, she took. So I got home, I was mad, I hit you, I was like, yo, we out. And we hit the little strip club joint, right? It's like 3:30 in the morning. She banging my line, and you like, yo, you gonna answer the phone? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna answer the phone. We chilling and like, what the fuck? I don't have nothing to say to her.
Okay.
We get back to the crib. We about to come back in the house. She called my name, and then I turn around. This motherfucker is parked in front of my house.
I remember you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah,
I
and then-
remember that.
And then I turn around, I'm like, yo. I turn around like, nigga, can you believe this? This nigga is gone. He in the car skirting off up the street.
No, hold on, because from my perspective, because I remember what you're talking about, but like we was out that whole night, and then we get back around the way, and if she's outside waiting for you, and it like waiting for you, she got out the car and called your name, nigga. She's waiting for you. Hey, did you tell her to leave?
Yes. She had somebody else in the car.
See, I didn't know that part.
She was with some other girl.
I didn't know that part.
Talking about she lost her wallet.
I thought she just came there for you. That's why I was like, I'm not about to block this nigga's play.
Yeah.
Cause I knew y'all was going through the rigmarole. It was still fresh, nigga.
No, I was done. Once you steal my property, I don't have nothing to do with you.
But that's what people be doing, man.
That ain't what I do.
Nah, I know, but like, nigga, black women.
I guess. I'm just saying she was real light skinned.
I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying. But and that's even more to the point. Black women and light skin. Attitude crazy.
You know what's crazy? Speaking of that person, I saw it was like a couple years later, right? I'm in the mall with my homeboy. He came down from New York and shit. He brought down his whole family and shit. So we at the mall. It's me, him, his girl, and their child. We're chilling and shit. And I see her. So I speak because I think that's the polite thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not cursing me out like I owe her money or some shit. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Have you ever walked off with a motherfucker and they still cursing you out?
Yeah, I definitely have.
That shit is wild.
I definitely
That shit is wild.
have.
But
Once upon a time, I would have stood around and looked all sad and looked crazy, but
for what? Like, no, I'm gonna keep it moving.
I mean, it's just the type of person I used to be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go into detail. It's not the nigga I am today. Not by any means.
I hear you, my brother.
Not by any means. Because it's only so much you can let motherfucker do.
There's facts.
And you ain't gotta be mean about it, but you just gotta adjust how you know what I'm saying, walk about this earth. That's all. That's all that is. You just gotta adjust how you move your feet to the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause when you recognize somebody is like playing you in a certain way, and you don't deserve it, or you didn't expect it, or you didn't do anything to warrant it, like, you just gotta, just as an adult, don't be mean about it, but take a step back and just take a look at what's going on and properly assess what you need to do.
Nah, I feel you. I got a slightly different. There's some shit my grandfather told me. Like, he used to beat that shit into me. Not literally hit me or nothing, but he's always telling me this shit. It's just like, it's not about the big moments in your life that define you, or you can see what kind of person somebody is. Because the big astronomical things that are going to test you in life, they're going to come and they so big, you just going to react.
Yeah.
You don't have no choice. But the shit that's going to test you, or you can see what kind of person somebody is by the little shit. It's the small things, the insignificant things, the things that don't necessarily mean anything. When a motherfucker lies when they don't have to, when they shouldn't, all of the things that people think are insignificant, when they do those things, that'll tell you what kind of person you are in the inside and what kind of person they are.
No, that's a fact. That's
So
a fact.
that's what I try to look at.
But I think for me, that just took for me to like see that, understand that. It just took, I guess, personal growth and going through enough situations. But I guess you have personal growth and just getting older. Because once upon a time, nigga, couldn't see shit.
He said to Tony, yo, you
You know what I'm
can't see.
saying? But like, when you really step back, what the niggas say? Stepping back from the situation to give you the perfect view. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. Like, just take a step back and look around. Pay attention to what's going on. You'll really see who's who and what's what. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is.
No, I believe that. But you know what's like, what I think is uncanny is all my life, I meet a motherfucker and I'll be like, yo, watch out for cuz, you don't fuck with him. And then people be like, you don't know, give him the benefit of the doubt, da, 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 da. And then some shit will happen. I can't believe, it's like, nigga, I told you in the beginning, I saw the way they was moving. You know what I'm saying? This is like my example that I'm thinking about now is just like some work shit. Like that nigga's they're not a good person.
Nah, I mean, and I see what you're saying. And like, just for me, like, and this shit is crazy. It's probably not believable, like, if you didn't know me in real life. But like, I have a very strong spirit of discernment. I can tell who's who before they even, you know what I'm saying, say one word. We could just be in the same room. But a lot of times we get caught up in, or we get caught up on like shit that's not necessarily good for us, even though we know it's not good for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get caught up on that shit. But like, you always know what's what, but you still be on the bullshit. I think that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Cause it be wild to me, like we talking about motherfuckers, and like you can't tell me one thing and then your actions say something different.
Yeah.
You have to get the fuck away from me. Because when I'm looking at your actions and your actions are breaking down, you moving this way, but you want to say something else. I'm like, that's crazy. You expect me to be boo with a fool. But I'm always amazed.
No, that's a fact. People definitely expect you to be boo with a fool, fucking crusted clown face ass. Like, they definitely expect you to do it. But it's not even, like, and see, and I think maybe I wasn't always aware of it, but I think it's okay for you to let them know, like, you're not boo with a fool. Like, you understand what's going on, and you know what the game is. You know what I'm saying? So, like, cut it out.
Sometimes you want to let your hand play out.
I mean, yeah, but see, here's the thing, like, you could still, like, set it straight and let the hand play out at the same time. It just depends on what your situation is.
Yeah.
Or what your position is in this situation. Because, like, nah.
He said, nah. No, I get you, bro. Like, I feel like this is a good starting off point. Just a little bit of the conversation that we're gonna have, and hopefully you all will be along for the ride, so we get to see some of the guests that come up, and we want to have fun as much as like try to educate.
I thought I should smile. Niggas say have fun.
No. But it's just like, I'm not trying to be up here Dr. Umar and it up, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, but sometimes that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that's what people want to see and people want to hear. Like, because a lot of times you see videos with the jokes and the funny stuff, and the pranks and all like that. And yeah, we might do some of that stuff too, but like we really here to like make a mark, to set the record straight, and to really get our name out here in the internet universe, in the social media space. Like we want y'all to know like we really about it.
Yeah. And I guess one of the things I want to say is just like, hopefully, I want to touch on some topics, and I want to see some stupid shit stop happening. I don't want no 40-year-olds with no bank accounts.
Exactly. No bank account, no savings, no life insurance, no health insurance, no dental insurance. Like niggas, and I can say it because I'm in that age range, and I know people that's, you know what I'm saying, like we out here worried about being fly. That's not it.
Yeah.
That's not it. We need to be worried about our longevity. What can we leave behind for the future versions of ourselves, our children, and their children's children? We worried about, you know what I'm saying, getting the $1,200 shoes, getting a $1,000 T-shirt, or getting a whoopty-whoop for the car, or just doing bullshit.
Or a car you can't even afford.
And that's what I'm saying, like, just doing bullshit. But we need to be out here focusing. We need to be doing what those other cultures is doing. They might look raggedy. We might make jokes about them, but they beating us. They winning a race that we losing it. We motherfucking sweating in the background. We need to figure out what they doing so we can win.
Yeah. And if you already know, we're not really talking to you. But what they say, each one teach one.
Exactly.
If you already know, teach somebody better. Teach your kids. Go get one of your little nephews that's in the projects. Go teach that nigga a little bit better. Because let's say he is doing something wrong, but he got a little bit of money in his pocket. Like, help him become a real entrepreneur.
Show him how to invest that money. Show him how to, you know what I'm saying, clean that shit up. Get off the street shit, or get off the scamming. Because nowadays it don't even be street shit. The street shit is dead. Niggas be out here scamming or doing wild shit on the internet. Like, show them how to invest. Show them how to get the stock market. Show the nigga how to play FanDuel. Do something. You know what I'm saying? I just got on FanDuel today. Nigga won $12. I'm about to bet it back. So, nigga, watch me.
Yeah.
Do something with it.
I know this dude named Elias, right? And he was telling me about this shit. He be on FanDuel. He bet for 2 months straight. I think it was 2 months there. Every day he bet on something. Motherfucker say he had like $20,000.
Nah, you can really do it. My
But
man,
don't do that though. But
my man Harrison put me on to it today. Cause he be doing FanDuel, and he just showed me his cash out. Like, and he bet like a little bit, like he make multiple bets, but like a little bit here and there. Like this nigga be cashing out like $400 like every 3 days. He showed me this shit.
yeah, I know, but that's a slippery slope, bro. Cause you get on the wrong side
I
of
mean,
that.
but see, here's the thing though. When I just got on there, I only deposited $5 real.
Yeah.
I made 3 bets. All 3 of those bets won, and I made $12.92 off that $5. But I got $200 worth of free bonus bets, so I got $200 free. So I'm about to flip that shit, nigga. Because if I can turn that $200 free into, just say
25, 50, 100.
exactly.
I know you sound like Mike Epps.
But I'm saying I turn it into real money,
Nah, that's
and that's a free play that I need right now.
yeah, but just be careful.
Cause I got $200 free.
Yeah, but that shit's addictive though.
That's fine.
Cause I done seen niggas lose thousands of dollars.
But see, I'm only using a $200 bonus dollars right now. Cause I only put $5 in that shit. I don't have no more money to put on that shit. No more real money.
Nah, I feel you. I'm just like the wildest shit I've ever seen. This is why I don't gamble. I was a young cat, right? In my 20s. I'm hanging out with these older dudes. This one night, we all hanging out.
And sidebar, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's another thing. We're gonna be honest on this podcast. We broke. We wanna be rich. We want to get money. We broke. I put $5 on FanDuel. I don't have I gotta get gas. I gotta feed my kids. I gotta get back and forth. I gotta do things. We are struggling. Somebody subscribe. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, nah, I'm hanging out with these dudes. All of them niggas get money. Got all kind of wild jobs. We in the car. They supposed to drop me off home. We end up in Atlantic City. I'm like, why the fuck we in Atlantic City? I'm gonna explain this to my girl. But the nigga got my room cards. So I'm like, fuck it. They was at the table.
Still, how you gonna explain that?
Yeah.
You in Atlantic City with who, motherfucker?
So this month I've never seen nobody lose gambling like this.
That's
He-
not cool.
When I got down to the table, he was down $10,000. By the time I left the table, he was down $20,000. And then I'm looking at my man Tom, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening right now? He was like, how you think he got everybody's room card? Because he be up there losing money. Now, he made big money, but I'm just saying that I couldn't lose $20,000 at a table.
Fuck no.
I would have been up there losing my shit.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Oh, no, I would have flipped the fucking table. They would have put me the fuck out.
20,000. I only came in here with $20. I lose 20,000.
Yeah.
I was lucky that I had 20. That's because I didn't have to pay for parking.
That shit changed my life. I'm like, yo, I thought I was making money. I was like, I'm not doing shit.
I went to what's that? The Maryland Live Casino. This is back in the day. Me and Stephanie went, and they had the little spin the wheel game. You could bet $5. If you spin the wheel, it'd be like times 5, times 10, times 20, times whatever the fuck. I did. I got the times 20 2 times in a row. So they got me, what was that, $400, right? Because 5 times 20 is, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, no, 5 times 20 is 100, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause- yeah.
Okay. But either way, somehow I ended up at $400. And then I spun again, I ended up at $480. And at that point, I should have left because I started with $5. But I started playing it back, thinking I could get more.
Yeah.
I lost everything. I lost all of that money, and even the money, because you know how you put money in your other pocket?
Yeah.
I lost the money in my other pocket. Like the gas money, like the snack money, the weed money, I lost everything.
But that be the trick.
I had to call for money. like
Yo.
real shit, I had to call for money.
And what they say, house always wins?
Nah, that's a fact. Because if I remember correctly, I had $485, and I should have left because the door was right there. It was a glass door. You could see the sunshine. I should have left. But I tried.
I gotta get that one more lick.
It didn't work.
The one more lick. If you look at the movies, the last lick don't never work.
I was locked in.
Yeah, they should have got out.
I was locked in.
When all the getting was good, you should have got out.
I had tunnel vision or something. Like this shit was crazy. Cause I remember that shit. Maryland Live Casino is a little spin the wheel like Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Started with $5. I got to $485, and then kept trying to bet another $5, another $5, another $10, $20. Nothing.
You wanna know what's crazy? And this is a true fact. I've seen niggas gamble all kind of stuff. Shoot dice on the corner. I've been in casinos and all that other shit. I've never placed a bet on anything.
I mean, that's good.
Not even once.
Gambling is bad for you.
I don't know, but I feel like that's a lack of risk taking. It's just like gambling to me was just always one of those. I couldn't understand it because I done seen all kinds of shit happen over a dice game.
I mean, for real, I seen niggas shoot dice, but that was really in my older years when I was younger. Like I said, they ain't do that around.
Well, I used to see niggas shoot dice all the time.
Like the most they did, niggas sold weed, smoked weed, sold weed, smoked weed.
I remember one time I watched these niggas play basketball.
Or had a tennis shoe connect, and
No.
the Air Jordan connect. That
These
was it.
niggas was playing basketball. They was playing the 7. I don't know what happened. Yeah. But the motherfucker, by the time the basketball game was about to end, the nigga was about to get stabbed with a broken glass bottle.
That's crazy.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. To me, gambling always ended up in some wild shit. Yo. Bless me, please.
Need more ice and shit.
Yeah.
You got watermelon boxes. Watermelon boxes for the house.
Man, that shit been in there for months. Like, I knew the shit, I shouldn't have bought it because it was cheap. It tastes like sugar.
I don't like flavored alcohol.
Yeah.
Head gonna hurt, stomach gonna hurt, ass gonna hurt.
But I had, my idea was to make some watermelon
Why is shit
margaritas.
pink? But you had this?
Huh?
So why is shit pink?
No, the cup changed color when it's cold. I'm in the future, my nigga.
I wonder how much you know.
A little bit more. Thank you. Man, this is wild shit, right?
Got some water juice.
Yeah. Cause I ain't like you, I ain't drink that shit straight.
More.
Yeah. Like this one.
Yeah, like I said, all that fruit shit. Look, I'm just spinning around in circles. I got to try it.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be on some old school shit. You got some more cigarettes there? I guess it ain't meant to be.
Go ahead.
And this shit that remind me of old times when I used to smoke cigarettes.
I ain't even gonna do you like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on here like 97, nigga.
I mean, that's fine. You can get the electric one.
Yo, that shit, everybody smoking that shit, I feel like it's gonna fuck their lungs up.
Oh, it definitely is. It definitely is. I was just joking. I meant, when I said electric joint, I meant the one where you just hit it and it light up. Don't nothing happen. You know, you just.
Yeah, just the tip light up.
The little metal joint, whatever the fuck it is. It just light up. It don't do nothing. No smoke. No, you can't. It don't do nothing. It just light up. Because it's all mental. That's what it really is. It's all mental. It's like, I ain't gonna front. Of course, I get to a certain level when I be doing my thing. But like, I've been doing this shit so long. I do it because at this point, like, it's part of my,
Part of the routine.
like, it's deeply in a routine. Like, whatever the word could be, like, it's encoded in my genetics. Like, real shit, man. And most people don't know this, but I was born on the same day as Bob Marley. Like, that makes sense.
You said that means
He
something.
was born February 6, 1945. Like, no, February 6, 1987. That makes sense. We both love music. We both want to save the world. And we both fight it. That makes sense. And we both have superstar father. Really is a superstar. Not really a superstar.
Facts. And I hate my brother. I don't know who was born on my birthday. You know what's wild? Cause I work in sales, right? And the shit, I don't know how to describe it. There's a lot of people born during my month. And I, every time I have somebody born in my month, I know that's gonna be an easy conversation. You know what I'm saying?
You got something that's like first?
Yeah. Like this is about to be, whatever it is, whether it's a yes or no, this shit about to be easy. It's not about to be no bullshit.
See, this is
You're gonna be straight to the point, and that shit gonna be, it's gonna be what it is.
that's the thing about Aquarius people. Like, it depends on which section or like which date Aquarius you are. Cause like either you're gonna be like this when it see it on screen. But either you're gonna be like this, or you're gonna be like this. And that's how Aquarius is. But that's because we strong-minded people. We stubborn. We don't want to hear your shit. We got the answer to everything, even when it's all wrong.
He said it's all wrong.
Like real shit.
Nah, facts.
Like that's what that's Aquarius thing. Like, but on the other side of that, very like at specific things, we're very intelligent and we're very creative. Not at general worldly stuff, but at specific things. And everybody got their own shit. Everybody got their own shit. Like we're very intelligent at specific things. That other shit, niggas be trash.
Like real shit. Real shit.
Yeah.
And like we could, and not even like bragging or none of that shit, but and it's just an observation of myself and other Aquarius people I know. Like we could put on the form where like we could have like this level of like coolness or like an air of like I don't know if the word is nonchalant or like carelessness, like carefreeness, but like really should be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But like make it look good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like everything is old motherfucking cat.
Yeah, yeah. Cause niggas be like fake happy-go-lucky, but it should be crashing.
Whole world falling down. Just
Yeah.
sitting there like, yo, you good today? Yeah, I'm good today. You see what I'm saying? You see that Lakers game? It's like, just shoot the shit, whole life falls apart.
That shit crazy.
I don't know. I feel like that's also like a man type shit too.
Yeah.
Cause you can't just break down crime.
No.
They would call the police.
And see the thing,
Like this nigga ain't crime.
the thing about that, you have to be, and this is from my own experience. Sometimes it's okay, but you have to be very careful as a man, like doing that crying shit, like doing that breaking down shit, or having weak moments in front of people, even if you think it's people that you could do it in front of.
Yeah, cause they'll use that shit against you.
Exactly. You have to be very careful about that shit. You can never show me. What's that saying people used to say? Never let them see you sweat. That applies to every fucking thing where you're a man. You cannot let them see you like breaking down. None of that shit. You cannot. They will hold it over your head and use it against you, or they would think that they know your weakness and try to play you.
Now I think the other side of that, right? Because I've been thinking this shit for a long time. Like a lot of times niggas be out here and they be like super tough. They just can't. They can't process their emotions.
Yeah, all that shit is a front because they have to be super. They feel like they have to be super tough because they don't know what else to do.
It's wild.
Because, like you said, they can't process their emotions.
But that's a weakness.
Is
Because
it-
I can manipulate
is
you
it-
really easily.
Is it a weakness or a defect?
It's a weakness.
But see, okay, I see what you're saying.
Because in certain environments you can react that way, but you can't react that way in civilized society.
But okay, so here's my question because I'm trying to think deeper. It is a weakness, but is it a weakness because it is a defect of the machine, right? Because you're not supposed to do that, but you do it because you don't know what else to do. So because of that defect, it actually creates that toughness you're trying to present is actually a weakness.
Yeah, it is, because I look at, you know what's crazy? Is I know other cultures of people where they got men that never been in a physical altercation in their life.
Yeah.
Which is insane to me. Because like I can't imagine how you got through life without having to physically put your hands on somebody.
I mean,
And I feel like that says something about the way that I was raised. Because like Well, they don't let kids fight no more, but like, you was gonna fight, you was going, you can't let people push you around.
Oh yeah, nah. If when my grandmother was living, if you got in a fight at school or if you was in a fight outside and you come back in the house and like niggas like was beating you up or some shit like that,
You
not
gotta
exactly. You're not coming back in the house to tell. You're gonna back out. You're gonna go back outside and you're gonna finish that work. Like
hmm
it's that simple.
But it's like
Like-
they don't even allow kids to fight no more. But that
That's
shit.
it.
But I guess it's twofold to like kind of why I understand it, and I think it's like it's not good for development. But like when you a child and you like somebody's picking on you or you have a conflict, y'all tussle around for a little bit. It's not the end of the world,
Yeah.
right? But the thing that's different now is back in the day. I'm from the 1900s. Back in the day,
Me too, nigga.
if I got in a fight, the only people who knew about the fight,
Was the people that was there?
yeah, the people that saw it.
Yeah.
Now the
That shit
shit,
in the fight, the whole world know about it before you get home.
yeah, because it's on the internet, and these kids be so like, let me put it on here, and I'm like,
That's because and it's obviously been happening over I'd probably say the past 10 years. Like niggas will pull out the phone and record before they break up a fight.
yeah,
There'll be 100 niggas with the phone out and nobody's breaking up the fight. It's only 2 motherfuckers fighting, but it's 100 motherfuckers with the phone out.
mhm.
That's how you get different angles of all the different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then there be motherfuckers talking shit about whether you won or lost a fight, and like nigga, you wasn't in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because I come from the era like if a motherfucker stand up for themselves, like that's respect in itself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got a problem, we get physical, we handle our business.
But see now, like motherfuckers don't even niggas don't fist fight. Like you gotta
They
have
don't because that camera,
You gotta have
everybody and their mama, the nerdy nigga is gonna be talking shit about how you got your ass whooped. It's like my guy, you ain't never been in a physical
that. Nah,
altercation
that's
in
a
your
fact.
life.
That's a fact. Because they seen on the internet, they gonna like they're gonna be wilding. So like people come out with the whoop de whoop and niggas end up dead all over some bullshit.
Some straight bullshit. And I'm not saying that like we should be out here having little kids like
And
gladiators.
it's crazy because like when we was young, like we had the internet, but the internet was different. Like we actually went to the club. We went out in the street. So like if niggas had like beef, it was like or some type of miscommunication. It was made off something in real time or in real life.
Then-
Like nowadays, people be getting miscommunications off of shit over the internet that they probably be just miscommunicating in their own mind. You know what I'm saying? And niggas be ending up dead.
But that's also because people. I'm gonna say this,
'Cause,
right?
Like it was different in our time. Like we went outside.
It
Like,
was
we went to the
different in our
club.
time, 'cause, like,
we went
used to-
we went to
But
usually
you
like we see people face to face.
But if you had a problem with somebody, it's like, nigga, I'm gonna catch you when I catch you.
But
so-
even if it's when I catch you, you gonna see them.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you in real life.
Yeah.
But this is the shit I was.
These
I was-
niggas be wilding on comments on the internet.
But also too, like, I'm not gonna get too deep into that shit about like Chiracians or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, 'cause I don't want no smoke.
But the shit is crazy to me. It's like I get little tidbits of those videos, and I see them niggas be having intimate knowledge about how those like they know each other.
Yeah, like they grew up as friends. They went to the same schools. They from the same neighborhoods. They just from different streets. So like each street is like a different hood. You
No,
know?
I get that, but like we have all this knowledge about each other, and a lot of that like smoking on Tuka and shit. That boy was like 16 years old.
And that's one thing, and it's just because I'm old. When people say I'm smoking on such and such or smoking on my dead homies, are they just making a verbal reference, or are they actually putting the ashes in the blunt and smoking it?
I think it's a real reference.
Okay, because if you're actually putting the ashes in the blunt and smoking it, you're a nasty, dirty, filthy, satanic motherfucker.
It's that's not
You're what's that word? You're a sadomasochist.
Nah, but you know the first nigga that smoked on their homie
Who?
Method Man and Redman and How High.
Oh,
They put the nigga ashes in the weed.
okay. I do remember that, but I'm talking about this new age shit is different. 'Cause
They
that
took
was-
it to a whole nother
That
level.
was just for some funny shit. The new age shit is different. They be taking niggas out for fun so they could smoke on a nigga.
Yeah.
Like, this shit crazy. Like, why would you want to smoke on a nigga? You gay?
You know what's crazy? I was watching the videos today.
Smoking on a nigga. Like, what? I don't
I
want
was
what the
watching
fuck?
music videos. Big Sean got a song with Gunna.
How do Big Sean and Gunna even go together?
I
How
don't
they
know.
on the same song?
I don't know.
Like, Big Sean and Gunna. Sorry if you hear this, Big Sean. I know you trying to get back on and be popular again. Gunna, I don't know if you're a snitch or not a snitch. It doesn't matter to me. Because Young Thug, I still like Young Thug, and he's out now. But how do Big Sean and Young Thug go? I mean, Big Sean and Gunna go together. They make two different sounds, two different types of rap, and
Boy.
for them to be on the same song,
Boy.
it's like both of them is trying too hard. I haven't heard the song. I don't want to hear it, but I know it's wrong.
No, it was wild. I was sitting there like, is that the nigga do look like he lost some weight? He looking like he in shape. I'm trying to be on that Gunna.
What, Gunna? I mean, he was in jail.
This nigga told and got out of jail and living his best life.
You know who I wish was still alive, who I thought was extra lit, like, and nigga was legit. He could have really became somebody.
Who?
He had the delivery, he had the voice, he had the flow, he had the swag, he had the everything. Like, who do you think I'm gonna say?
I don't know who you want to
Nigga, he's with God now. Hopefully he's with God.
DMX?
Nah, he was a young boy, but like he would have been the future of good music.
I know you ain't talking about XXXTentacion.
Nah, nigga, Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke?
Pop Smoke crank. Pop Smoke crank, like, and he was a young boy, and he had the delivery, he had the tone, he had the lyrics for modern times, and he had the swag, like he had all of that shit.
You know he Panamanian too.
He Panamanian and Jamaican. That's why he had that. That's why he had the flavors like that. Like, you know, the pause, like real shit, like Mega Murray, like that's why he had the shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, nigga black, but he from the island. Nigga foreign, but he black. But he from New York. That's how that's how New York motherfuckers be. You know what I'm saying? But that go to show you, and he probably might have been doing some street shit, but like he had that much sauce. That's why niggas was hating that hard. Ran down on him in his own crib. Even if old girl set him up. I don't know all the details on the story, but my computer stopped recording, but it's all good. But even if, because they say old girl set him up. They ran up in his house and shot him down. He was only 20 or 21 years old. He was a baby. But the nigga had it. I got Pop Smoke albums. The nigga had it.
Not, but it's just that's that whole like I think niggas need to leave certain shit in LA alone.
That drill rap. That nigga's from New York.
No, it's not a drill rap because like that wasn't like niggas need to. I can't explain this. I think if he was just visiting and stayed in a hotel, fuck them Airbnbs like you really from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't running into the W.
So it was an Airbnb?
Yeah, he was in the house.
I thought it was like his home.
No, he was renting some shit.
Okay.
From what I know.
Okay.
It's just like, but I feel like niggas want to be in $1 million home, some nice shit. It's like you there to visit, nigga. Stay in a nice hotel.
Yeah.
Cause you know what's not happening in nice hotels? Niggas not running up in nice hotels with pistols, cause it's too many cameras.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact.
And that I'm shit about posting where you at and who you with.
Yeah, checking in, posting your location and shit. That
I
shit.
ain't checking it nowhere, first of all. But also, what was that other
They
young
ain't-
nigga
they
that
ain't
got
did that
killed?
shit in that time. Which one? The same
Nah, nigga was at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
P&B Rock.
Yeah, it's just like,
He was in there eating his food. Niggas ran down on him.
No, but they was posting their location, and you in there with $1 million worth of jewelry.
Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
But he was at the wrong one. He went to the Roscoe's and Chicken and Waffles in the hood.
I mean, but see that be the thing about people. Like when you get money, even if it's a little bit, like you have to leave where you came from. You have to. You can't stay. Cause like look at Nipsey. Nipsey was on TV. Nipsey was a millionaire. Nipsey was on the level. And he tried to stay in the same place he came from. And what it was the government. But what
It wasn't the government, it was a nigga he knew.
Yeah, it was the government who got a nigga that knew him to run down on him because it don't even make no sense.
From if what I hear of the story, there was an altercation. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but what was the nigga like?
Because
Nigga had
supposedly
that,
the nigga told
but told what though?
on somebody.
Nah, cause see, what was gonna happen was what was actually gonna happen. If you go back and check the history of it, what was about to happen? Nipsey Hussle was about to meet with the LAPD, and he was gonna bring the Bloods and Crips together, and he was gonna make a peace ceremony.
I hear you, but what I'm saying is, so this is what I want to say.
Nipsey Hussle was that nigga, son.
I fuck with Nipsey,
And
But-
that nigga had rhymes.
but this is part of our culture that I think is unhealthy. Because as much positive shit he did, he reinforced a lot of negative.
Cause he had to get money. He was a rapper.
No, but what I'm
So
saying
on
is,
the other side of that nigga was a philanthropist.
I get you, but you gotta pick.
I mean, but
You can't live a dual life. You know what happens when you live a dual life? Stupid shit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can
Like,
see it.
look at every nigga that got 1 foot in the game and 1 foot out the game.
No, I mean that's a fact. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm just saying, Nipsey Hussle was a live nigga, son. And they took the nigga out like if he had enough time to keep going because he had the same type of energy, but just not as much power. But he would have been like, even though he was a rap nigga, he would have been like Martin, Malcolm. Like he would have been one of them niggas, but just a new version. Maybe not quite as distinguished,
So,
if that's the right word,
but
but
this-
like he would have been one of them types,
this
in
is
my
what,
opinion.
this is what I want to say. Is even rappers like Pop,
Or even Tupac, like
Yes,
he
but-
was in that lane.
the same shit that happened to Tupac is the same shit that happened to Nipsey.
No, that's a fact.
You keep surrounding yourself with negative nigga shit,
That's a fact.
you end up with negative nigga shit reaction. I
That's a
mean
fact.
reality.
Because he never left the hood.
Yeah.
He still on Sloss.
And then like even if he stayed in the hood, but he wasn't dealing with like
visible, you know what I'm saying?
I know, but even if he stayed and he wasn't dealing with gang politics and
That's
all
what I'm
that
saying,
gang
like,
shit.
You stay in the hood, but don't be visible.
Yeah. But it's just like we can't live. We can't have both things and want them to be true. We can't always be like free the homie this and this nigga's a murderer. This nigga when he's out of jail, he gonna be terrorizing the neighborhood,
Yeah.
robbing grandmothers, kicking babies, all the same shit. Cause it's like niggas that died. It was fucking serial killers connected to like mad bodies.
Yeah.
And you want me to feel sorry for this motherfucker? How many people did they kill? How many mothers is going without their sons and daughters
Too many.
because the motherfucker had a reputation to uphold?
Too many. That's the unfortunate part. Too many.
And it's just like all that shit sound good. Free the guys, free the homie.
Yeah, exactly. That shit sound good, but especially nowadays, I know I think I'm fast forwarding a little bit. With today's generation, they think GTA is real life. They definitely think GTA is real life.
Yeah. But that's because they sitting in their rooms and all their interactions, or at least the majority of them, is on the internet.
Nah, that's a fact. That's because that's what they do all day. Cause like Think about our time. Like we had movie stars, we had singers. Niggas want to be rappers. Niggas, that's like we want to be podcasts. Like we wanted a TV show. Like that's where we came from. TV show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But that's different in a sense, because like I feel like we wanted all that shit, but we was also
we also knew the real world side of it.
yeah. It's like what I'm saying. Like all of this shit is not real. That shit is fake.
But see, from their perspective, it is. Because like to them, the internet, and yes, it's a real thing, but like to them, the internet is a real working option. We still see it as it can work. They see it as it does work. If I'm saying it right.
And I get you, it does, but I know a bunch of kids that want to be streamers, right? But I'm like, you on the game all day, every day. Why don't you get on there and stream?
Nah, that's a fact.
Well, I want to. I need all this stuff. The nigga, Casting out the biggest nigga in the world. He started with just a laptop
Yep.
in a rat infested apartment.
Exactly. Man, I fuck with that. I seen all this shit. Not from when you first started. I seen it when it got popular.
Yeah, well, yeah. But humble dude, like he started from nothing. Phantom was in community college doing all his homework on his iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, iPhone broke. He just niggas didn't have $130 to get his phone fixed.
Cause he worked in like a little sub shop or something.
Yeah.
And Phantom got 2 kids. He a young boy, but he got a 14-year-old and 12-year-old.
He's money,
Yeah.
you know what I
Spanish
mean?
nigga.
Yeah.
But
Somebody said he had like 5 kids.
No, he had 2. He had a 14-year-old and 12-year-old. He said on the stream.
Hold on, 14-year-old? When the fuck this nigga have that baby when he was like 2?
When he was like 14, 15. I think like 27, 28.
No.
Cause Kai, I think Kai's 22 right now. Like Phantom like 27, 28.
Yeah, that shit wild. But like I watched interviews with them dudes, they are incredibly and smart about engagement and shit like that.
They locked in. They locked, like they get it.
Yeah, they subject
They-
matter experts.
They are like real shit. They are us, but the future version, the younger, smarter, faster version, like real shit. Cause they doing the same shit that we was doing 6 years ago,
Yeah.
but they know how to do it in now time. Even though they was doing it then, but they was younger than us then. You know what I'm saying? So they was kids. They was just playing around. So they was having fun. We was
Yeah.
adults trying to figure it out. Even though we was having fun, we was grown. They was children. It's different when you were a child because your imagination stretches further. You know what I'm saying?
And you only have nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
You be having bills and shit.
Exactly.
But that shit is wild. I be seeing these little young, and I can't do nothing but like be in awe. Cause Cat just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, nah, it's nonstop. He gonna be the biggest thing in the world. Him
Yeah.
and Speed, they be, but Kai gonna surpass Speed because Speed gonna burn out because he only doing so much.
And a lot of shit be doing be goofy.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Kai be more
Yeah.
natural, more organic, if that's the word. We're gonna be on Kai level real soon.
I ain't even worried about shit like that. I don't want that kind of drama. I seen some
I
shit
do.
where a young nigga went back to New York and he was giving away some computers and shit.
Yeah, and shut down.
That shit turned into a riot.
Yeah.
Once the police got involved, that shit turned into a riot, and they got charged with some. And it's like if the police didn't get involved, that shit would have never happened like that.
Yeah.
But like this nigga had all of young New York out there
No, he definitely did. He had the whole block out.
acting a
This shit
motherfucker.
was like a
Yeah.
music video. But see, that's how you know. That's how you know the nigga got it.
Yeah,
The nigga got it.
it's like a motherfucking rock star.
Exactly. It's a rock star. That's exactly what he is. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny that shit. Even though it's internet shit, you can't deny that shit.
Yeah.
You can't deny that shit at all. We're gonna be doing that shit in our own way. Watch. You just gotta put in the work, put in the time. Watch. We'll be right up there with Joe Budden and them.
Yeah. But we about to bid you motherfuckers adieu.
Bid you adieu. Till next time, come through. It's the Fixed Podcast. It's your boy Be Easy and my brother Kid Chaos. We rocking. We want to thank y'all for showing up and showing out. Subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell a friend. Come back and do it again. It's the Fixed Podcast, baby. We here. One love.
Salute. Oh, I had the button. That's it, huh? No, shit's warming up. I guess if anybody's still watching this shit, they're like, these niggas is tripping.
Know what I mean? But behind the scenes is always cool. Behind the scenes is always cool. If it's still recording, it's your boy Be Easy. Check me out on all social media platforms at Be Easy, and the one that's B_Easy, OATHE, and number one. It's Be Easy. DJ
Oh.
Be Easy.
That's how you do it.
You got it.
Yeah. You gotta hit this, or hit the drink, and then hit the button on the screen.
So how can you send it to me?
I mean, you got an iPhone. I'll figure it out right.
Can you, like, if you plug my computer to this cool, can you put it in my computer?
Yeah, that's what
I
we
got it. I got that plug. Hey, what up, family? Live and direct and full effect. It's your boy Be Easy and my brother, another mother, Kid Chaos. And this is the Fixed Podcast. We are back in the building. We've been gone for a while. We've been gone for a while with a child. We're here to make you smile.
Yeah, it was a cat.
Put your hands together and sit back and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Subscribe, tune in, tell your friends. It's the Fixed Podcast, baby. Go ahead. Go ahead. So.
You can't hear my mic.
Like, we came a long way, people. Like, we really started this journey. What is it, 2025? We started this journey, right, was it 6 years ago? January 2019. We had the idea long before that. But if you go, because and that's I don't mean to cut you off, but like we do that because, and I say we because I'm generalizing, because individually all of us don't do that. Because I don't do that. And you don't do that. Like, but like niggas be afraid.
No, but this joint was down.
Getting ahead of them.
This is
Like,
the
even
first
they
one.
not doing nothing. Like the person that's the hater, they not actually doing nothing with themselves, but they see somebody that's in their struggle trying to do something with themselves. They'll like fake set. My cousins had pages, the little regular black joints, and then my sister had remember when they made them like the different colors, but they was clear.
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah. She had a baby blue joint. Yeah. Right? I seen a little post on I think it was Instagram. I think it was
No, I'm fine. I just gotta work on the kinks.
that shit was cool. That shit was cool as fuck.
What the fuck? Why did it do that? Because the sound was good. Hello. Breaker, 1919. Check mic, check mic.
Mic check 1 2. What is this? But see, when you was talking, it was still showing. The meter was still moving.
I know, but it's just. That's what I'm saying. Is like it was something.
Mic check 1 2. What is this?
Cause your mic sounded like it was cutting out.
Live and direct for the fact.
Yeah. I know, it's like this joint is not showing anything. I wonder
The
if.
board is recognizing it, but not in the computer.
Yeah, I wonder if we do this.
Live and direct for the fact. It's the one on the DJ Easy. It's the one block ball. It's not showing up.
Check one, check one, check one. Oh, you know what? It wasn't plugged up. Check one, check one, check one.
Live and direct for the fact. It's the one on the DJ Be Easy. It's the different block party.
Check one. Microphone checker.
Microphone check 1 2. What is this?
I'm about to spit mad motherfucking rhymes for your ass.
Who want? Niggas ain't got bars out there. Let me see if I can spit some off the top. I probably can. It's been a long time.
Yo, this nigga's
Let me see.
Alright, hold on. Let me check and see.
They duplicate, I placate, and demonstrate. I kill them all, I leave them dead, it's no debate. A facsimile, friend of me or enemy. You ain't gotta lie, my nigga, I feel the energy. Niggas gon' hate, I'm steady practicing synergy. Trying to do right, holding God to live on, writing all these rhymes. Live and direct for the fact, it's the one on the DJ Be Easy, this is the one block party. Microphone check 1 2. What is this? Your game, my game is higher. Who want? Niggas ain't got bars out here. Let me see if I can see some off the top. I probably can. It's been a long. Because gain is like amplification from volume. Guaranteed it's what it is. That's why my shit sound like this. You know what I'm saying? It sounds
Yeah.
up front.
Yo. Oh, my shit's clipping now. Yo.
Live and direct for the fact, it's the one on the DJ Be Easy to Fix podcast.
Right on your motherfucking ass.
Back like we never left, doing it to death. We don't need no ref, bitch. This shit is official.
There's several different levels of microphones and human heads.
There's 7 different levels of devil worship, horses' heads, human cannibalism, sacrifices, and criticism.
Yeah.
I like bullshit. That ain't the same about shit. I got a good microphone for this. This one we got. I really do.
I know.
Because like in my real life, it don't sound like that. But on the microphone, that shit sound like that shit nasty.
Check one.
Live in the record for the fact it's the one only DJ B Easy and this living room block party.
This is the right one.
Like that's what you on the radio. Nah,
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, my shit's clipping now. Yeah. Yo, yo, yo.
Live in the record for the fact it's the one only DJ B Easy the Fix podcast.
Right in your motherfucking ass.
Back like we never left, doing it to death. We don't need no ref. Bitch, this shit is official.
So next time you know.
There's several different levels of microphones and human heads.
There's 7 different levels of devil worship, horses' heads, human cannibalism, sacrifices, and fatalism.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna make a difference. That's what's gonna get people to listen. You Christians. So now we're gonna have,
Yeah, so now this shit is working. I want to see the video. You follow me on Facebook?
on Facebook.
Put up the video.